offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 30 on second down, Mahomes got an open man. It's Ruggs. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what it's a little risk-reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage, but you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at him, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
And inside the 20 before it's brought down. Bit of a surprise they ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. First and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And the Colts are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. They'll run here with Moss. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Zach Moss, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Colts 14. Jets, nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off the way to 41.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mahomes will try again on second down. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down, and the Jets are going to get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for number 85. Incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Derwin James with the pick. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Complete.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
25 yards.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Derwin James with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A handoff as they run the counter play. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's tackled.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd, escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, my goodness, this is incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
2 yards. And it's third.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
And the Jets first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
Play with the score, Colts 14, Jets nothing.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Mahomes now to throw. Reception here by Rose. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now a handoff looking right. Hooks one. And now off to the races. Down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
New York.
A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. Ball comes out, and the Jets have recovered.
I That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Now they try the right side here. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing now is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way, because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. Now they set up the screen, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Flushed out right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Griffin. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one